What are the current feelings within your situation? What are the current energies within your love situation? How do they feel? How are you feeling? What do you need to know from the tarot today? Welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town. So, what do you need to know? If you claim the reading, put a like on it or let me know in the comments. The Death and Rebirth card within this connection. A whole new chapter needs to open up. There's going to be a few changes over the next couple of weeks. These changes may have already happened. There needs to be a rebirth here, a reboot, a rejigging things. Things can't carry on the way that they have been. Something needs to change. But it's a beautiful transformation. Yeah. So we've got the Eight of Wands reversed, which is someone's been very slow on the communication. And the Nine of Cups reversed is a feeling like sometimes you're dealing with someone that emotionally shuts you out. The Nine of Cups, the right way up, is all about wishes being granted, happiness, satisfaction. But when it's the wrong way up, for me, it's about someone being a little bit superficial. It's almost like that if only they would communicate better, they would let you in and you would understand what the problem is. Because it feels like sometimes they go within a shell and they're hiding from the world in general. And you want to know why. Because if you knew what it was, you'd understand, okay, they're being quiet with me because they're dealing with this thing. But because they don't tell you about it, when they go quiet on you, you assume that you've done something wrong when you haven't. You've done nothing. You've been so nice to this person. I don't think they'll ever get to the point of trusting anyone enough to talk to them about it. And it's going to make or break this connection, because one of you has to compromise. Sometimes you might have to compromise, think, okay, there's just things that I don't know, that I'll never know. It's not me, it's to do with something within them. Or they may have to compromise and let you in a bit, but they're determined to keep all of the emotions on the outside. The Judgment card, surrendering to the path that you're meant to be on. The Ace of Cups reversed is emotional anxiety. And Emperor reversed, they're really not very good at dealing with life. The Emperor reversed sometimes is someone who's quite immature. They can be 74 and still act like kids. They put the blame onto other people. They may say things to you like, you're demanding too much, you're asking too many questions. They may twist things back on you because the Emperor reversed, whether they're male or female, they don't like being responsible. They don't like it being their fault. They would much rather it be your fault, their parents' fault, the people down the road's fault, their boss's fault, anyone else's fault other than their own. Even though it's their own choices that get them into the thing. They shut down when they start getting stressed out. They shut down, or they lash out, or they make you the bad person. You're not the bad person. Something drastically needs to change here. And I don't think that I'm kind of looking at them thinking, can they change? How long has this been going on? Will they ever change? But the one thing you can do is you can decide whether you're going to carry on putting up with it, whether you can make the relationship work in a way that you need it to, or if you walk away. And if this person keeps losing out on things in life, at some point they're going to have to change, or they're just going to carry on getting what they've always had. Moving forward, we've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. They make you feel really insecure. Yeah, King of Swords reversed. They're so stuck in their ways. It's massive red flags having the King of Swords reversed and the Emperor reversed. The King of Swords reversed is often someone that's quite domineering, bullying, who will use words to cut you down, who will cut you off, who will close down, who will refuse to communicate, who will put the blame onto you. If they go to the supermarket and they forget something, it's your fault because whatever reason that in their head they come up with, it's not your fault that they've forgotten something. It's their own fault. But they blame other people. And this person's very, very good at twisting things onto you. And you don't deserve that. You deserve so much better, because when they twist things onto you, you then feel like, well, I've done something wrong. You haven't. And when you're feeling you've done something wrong, you can't make good choices with yourself. The Queen of Pentacles reversed is your energy. You're meant to be the right way up. Whether you're male or female, you're meant to have your feet on the ground and you're meant to make good choices for yourself. But when you've got someone projecting and deflecting onto you, it's so difficult. So difficult. The Three of Pentacles reversed. I do top tail shuffle. Sometimes the cards will come out all the right way up. Sometimes they'll come out majority the wrong way up. It's the layer of information I get from reversals. The Three of Pentacles reversed is the longer you stay in this connection, the more resentment that you're going to feel towards them, because they're not pulling their weight. They're not letting you in. They're not compromising in any way. I think you've probably already made quite a lot of compromises, taken quite a lot of the blame in this connection, which I wish you wouldn't do. You don't need to take the blame. When someone makes it your fault, you have to be strong enough to stand up and say, what do you mean it's my fault? It's not my fault. Make people be accountable for who they are, and having the confidence to do that. And it can be really hard when you've been in an exhausting connection. The death and rebirth is here for you. I think the transformation is for you to stand up and go, I know my worth. I know I've done nothing wrong. I know that you're blaming me, because it's easier for them to blame you than for them to go, oh, I've done something wrong, because then they need to apologise, they need to make changes. No, they'd rather you make the changes. They'd rather you overlook the things they do wrong. Because part of them thinks, well, you're just always going to be there for them, so they can make you take the blame for everything, because you always will. I think you're getting to the point now of, I'm not doing that anymore. We've got New Year coming. If you're watching this when I upload it, we're days away from a brand new year. I'm going to pull some oracle cards, see what else you need to know. You need more confidence, and it's hard. When you're attached to someone like this, it's so hard to get your confidence up, because they pull it all away, but they pull it away with your permission. It's like you're going, okay, yeah, that's fine. You have my confidence, and take it away. Trust your intuition. There's been a lot here that you've been ignoring. Your fulfillment of wishes is coming. You've got better times ahead of you. You don't need someone around you that's treating you like this. You need a proper partnership and alliance. The longer you stay with the wrong person, the less time you'll have with the right person. The longer you stay with the wrong person, the more unhappy you're going to be. But it's hard to break free. It's hard to walk away. It's time for you to do what's right for you, because this person's doing whatever it is that's right for them. So what is right for you? I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. And thank you so much for being here with me today.